You been there, crammed up in that little house and all y'all, and you know you get the sass of your mama and child. I'm gone. I ain't gotta put up with this. One of these days I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna get my stuff and I'm leaving. And your little sister can't wait till you leave. Why? Oh, they'd already been to the furniture store. They'd already been to the designer store. They can't wait till you get crazy enough to get up out of there. And then listen, I got a free one too. Boy, must be some folk about to get married here. That must be what it is. Because I'm sure dealing with some marriage stuff today. Listen, don't get married to get out of the house. I see folk get mad tired. I'm grown. And they be disrespecting me, child. I'm 21. And they got nerve to tell me what time I gotta call home. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Child ain't crazy. I got friends that stay out till 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. What does a holy girl do in the streets after midnight? I gave it to midnight because we used to be 10 o'clock.
When the street lights come on, midnight. When the street lights come on. Street light come on, you come in.
You roll up in the house at 3:30, 4 o'clock and try to sneak your key up in the door. Hello, somebody. Grandma, you say ain't never open after 12 o'clock.
Yeah. That's right.
I am outside. See, that's why at your house, see, years ago they ain't got nothing no more. But Minister the lady years ago, they used to have a slide lock. You thought you was creeping up in the house? Slide that key in the door, both of them, and you get ready to push it, and that chain's in. Stop with this. And you got to call somebody. Listen, we had no phone then, so you just had to knock. And you know who came to the door, right? Mama. See, here's my thing. Can I tell y'all how I do it? I know it's 2011, but let me tell you how I do it. I believe anywhere you can be in after 12 o'clock, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, that's where you ought to spend the night. Help me, somebody. Let me get back to David, because y'all don't agree with that. Y'all got this 2011 raising your children. That's why they're out of control now. But anyway, I'm gonna go back. I ain't gonna bother y'all. But 2 years. Listen. He was on the run. He was a fugitive for 3 years. Then he shows back up to the king. He's like, my daddy is the king. He's like, yeah, we know. Well, who are you? I'm Absalom. So now you know the security desk, they have names. They be looking. Absalom. What alphabet that start with? A? You ain't here. That's how it is when we mess up. That's why when you mess up, you got to do like David. You got to come back quick. Because the longer you stay out, the more the enemy plays with your mind. That's just like church. You miss one Sunday. Then you miss 2 Sundays. Then you miss 3 Sundays. And then the devil say, don't go back, because people look at you like you're crazy. Don't go back. And everybody go ask you where you been. Don't go back. Don't go back. Don't go back. And then every Sunday he give you an excuse not to come to church. Listen, this is all I know. This is my life. I work 40 hours a week, but I look forward to Sunday. I don't know about nobody else. I can't make it without going to church. Because I got to fight the devil all week long. I look forward to fellowship. So he's standing He's standing outside the gate. He's standing out the side of the gate. Any of y'all Bible readers, do you know how long he stood out the gate waiting to get in? Standing outside. That's why he got to do like his daddy. He should have learned from his daddy. When his daddy messed up. And every one of us in our lives have done something. I know we don't know about it. I told you, all of us have been snake bitten. You know, some of us, you know, you remember Eve in the garden. Every one of us have been snake bitten, and there were some of us that got snake bitten, and we could just fix it quick. And then there were others that we were still bleeding on Sunday, and everybody could see our wounds, but there's David should have done like David. David, when he messed up, David in Psalms 51, verse 2, David said, wash me thoroughly from mine iniquities and cleanse me from the sins. David said, for I acknowledge. That's where it started. It don't start with this God. If she would have had that tight short dress on, I wouldn't have messed up. No, the only thing the devil can do is entice you.
That's right.
Flip Wilson died a while ago, and Flip Wilson said the devil made. Anybody here? But David said, no, I need to fess up. David said, for I acknowledge my transgression and my sin. David said, my sins are everywhere I go. Listen, aren't you glad? I know you don't. I know it causes discomfort, and I know, you know, we don't really like it. But aren't you glad you have a conscience? Now, Tim said we can get to a point where we sear our conscience. You know what I mean to sear your conscience? Sear your conscience means to lie to yourself. And tell yourself that everything all right when it's not. See, conscience is a good thing. Conscience is like, you know, like a migraine. Anybody know about migraines? The migraine is there many times to warn you that something is going on inside the body that need to be fixed. Now, often what a lot of folk do is, instead of going to the doctor to find out what's wrong with them, they'll just take a pill to numb the pain. But after a while, by and by, when you get tired of having a headache, by and by, you'll go to the doctor. You know the doctor is, don't you? His name is Jesus. You go to the doctor and find out what the real problem is. Then you get a ticket. Take it out. So David says, against thee only have I sinned. Now listen, don't get funny in the face now. Don't think pastor, you know, fix this sermon for you, because the reality is that everybody in here been guilty. I want you to get mad this Sunday talking about Red must have, you know, peeked my card, must have went in my mailbox, somebody must have told me, nobody had to tell me, the Holy Ghost will tell me. Listen, it says, against thee only have I sinned and done this evil in thy sight, that thou mightest be justified when thou speakest, and be clear when thou judgest. Come on now. See, I like David. David said, listen, man, listen, before you judge me, I want you to understand I need some mercy. Help me somebody. David said, I messed up, and I did it. Y'all still here? Then he says, verse 7, he says, purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Y'all still here? Then he says, make me to hear joy and gladness. In other words, David said, even though I messed up, I need to get back in the house. I admit that I messed up. David said right about now, in verse 25 is coming alive. He said, while I'm waiting. See, I ask you while you wait. I want to know what you gonna do while you're waiting. God says he's merciful. God says he's kind. God says he's just. But somebody here is still waiting on